So the wife of Mr. Adekas, that is the new husband of Mercy Aigbe, actress Mercy Aigbe, the husband she just married, Mr. Adekas, his wife, came out this evening to write some write-up. Now, let us read the write-up, or perhaps I'm saying what brought about she writing this write-up. Let's listen to. There's an interview that Mercy Aigbe and Mr. Adekas granted few days ago, where they said a lot of things. But the area of focus, let me play that one, we hear that one, and then read what the wife write up. In this interview, it's a long interview, but the specific place that we needed is where I'm going to play. They asked Mr. Kazim, did Mercy crash your marriage? Listen to what he said.
She never did. She never did. No. Like I said earlier, I'm blessed with two beautiful women. So nothing has crashed. So we are good, Can't you see how blessed I am? Two beautiful women. And, nothing is shaking, no shaking. I'm good. So we are good.
And please, I just want to tell Nigerians, please, I am not the first person to be a second wife. It is my choice to be a second wife. And I'm happy with it. So please, everybody should just leave me alone. Let me just be happy.
But Mercy, is somebody holding Mercy? Please, are you listening to me? Are you holding Mercy? Did you tie Mercy down? She said we should leave her alone. Mercy, we were never invited to your wedding in the first place. You all look where you called all of. We sit down in our house, jejely. You called us because you brought it to social media. So that means you called all of us to put our mouth in it. Why would these people be bringing their matter to us and then be blaming us again that we should leave them alone? Are these people all right at all? Abi, you expect us not to do amebo? When you bring something to out, everybody will shook mouth. If you don't want us to shook mouth, you don't bring it out. Stop saying we should leave you alone. We will not leave you alone.
If you can be happy for me, be happy for me. If you're not happy for me, well, go and get busy. I don't know. But just please, on a more serious note, it is my choice. I'm happy. So everybody should just leave me. Let me enjoy my
Nobody is holding you, Mercy. In fact, this interview that both of the, I think, is it guilty conscience? And you know that guilty conscience, no Mercy at Mr. Adekas. Because I don't understand this interview that they granted. Abi, do you understand? Because me, I'm not understanding it. What are you shying for? Who are you telling stories? Us, social media in-law? Oh, so you think we care to that extent? Ogbeni, you marry somebody's husband, you marry no here. Why are you bringing out to be talking about interview? The wife of Mr. Adekas kept quiet, and that was a silence wasn't enough for you. You needed to come out and do an interview and then, rubbing pepper in her eyes. Now, wow.
And I want to use this medium to also educate some people that, a lot of married men are out there fornicating, committing adultery, having multiple women, partners, and their work.
Mr. Adekas, you are also a fornicator. Abi. Mr. Adekas, Ibaka TV boss, you are also a fornicator. Bagbebo she happen. You have been fornicating with Lizzie. It's not only Lizzie you fornicated with, yo. Shebi, you have another child outside your marriage. The MD boss of is it UBA or Fidelity Bank? I'm a boy in you, Mutibagbe. I'm a boy in me, complete in I think it is one UBA boss. Abi, MD, Fidelity Bank. This Mr. Adekas was fornicating with that woman. Abi is inside the industry, ni. Abi, you want to tell us that it's only Mercy you've collaborated in that industry. Mr. Adekas, stop preaching to us. You are also a fornicator.
No. Their wives know. And
he said the wives know. Mr. Adekas, stop lying, please. Stop rubbing it to your wife's face. If
they don't know, so which one is even better? Is it to do what is right, what is godly and what is morally sound, or to be committing adultery, or I don't know.
Mr. Dorcas, I'm not sure you know the meaning, the definition of fornicating, the definition of adultery. Please, SMC facts, help us define adultery and fornicator down below. Let's read English from you.
It's even risky spiritually, health-wise, morally. So I just think,
Mr. Dorcas, but you were fornicating and doing adultery with Mercy Aigbe before you marry her now. Are you telling us that before you put a ring in her finger, you've not collabo, you've not chopped that punani? Abi nkan ton pe fornicator kan niyen ni. Are you saying the day you met her is the day you brought her? Did you take her to your wife? Did you bring her into your house? Abi, I don't understand. Abi, he does not know the meaning of fornicating. Me ò shock pé máa mọ meaning fornicating àti adultery tó ń sọ yẹn. Mi ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
that a lot of people are.
I think both of them are just trying to justify their action to themselves, because basically it's almost as if they are talking to themselves in this interview. Because Gogo Kota and so is not even corresponding with whatever everybody is saying. You are preaching. It's almost as if when someone is preaching, it's almost as if when you do something and probably your conscience is judging you, and then you are speaking, you are talking, trying to justify your action to yourself, not to everybody, because everybody kò lè tó yẹn. This interview is totally not needed, but nítorí conscience yín tó fẹ́ judge yín pa ní ilé, òun bóyá òun ló tì yín bọ́ta tẹ́ ẹ wá ṣe interview yóò ní meaning wàláì. Because you cannot deny the fact that Mercy and you were work colleagues. You cannot tell us that Mercy has not been frequenting your home with your wife.
Hypocrite, and when you are bold enough to do the right thing, whether they think you shouldn't do, I don't know. But
Mr. Adeyinka saying that you are all hypocrites. His word, not my own.
That I've done what is right, and I think I've done what is godly, which I so much believe that a lot of people are going to be making reference to me in the nearest future, that I've done something very wonderful.
Mr. Adeyinka, are you the first man to marry second wife? Who is going to be making reference to Mr. Adeyinka in the future? Mr. Adeyinka, are you lacking of cold water? Because it seems you drank hot water before this interview. You need some cold chilled with block cold water. Because what you are saying, you did not hear it in your ear. Who is going to be making reference to you in the future? That what? That you marry Mercy? That you marry second wife? Are you the first person to marry second wife? I'm not getting it. Are you the first person to do it that people will be making reference to you? Are you the first man on planet Earth to marry another woman, or to marry your wife's friend that she even introduced to you? Then you went to go and be collaborating with that person at the back. Are you the first man to do it that people will be making reference to you? Èmi ò mọ̀ bèrè ni o. So, ibi tí a fẹ́ mú gbọ́ nìyẹn. Now, let's go back to read what the wife wrote. Listen attentively. She wrote. She said, let's get the record straight here. This post is regarding an interview recently going around by Media Up Room Up with my soon-to-be ex-husband in one of his numerous lies. I want you all to know that, in contrary to what Mr. Adeoti said, I did not and will never settle to have a second wife in my marriage to him. In capital letter, ló fi kọ o. Kazeem, you should be painting a perfect picture of a marriage you clearly do not have with me. Ó ní Kazeem, ó lè máa paint picture pé ó ní perfect marriage pẹ̀lú mi tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. You Oluwafunsho Asiwaju culture. That is, Kazeem, you should stop painting a perfect picture of a marriage you clearly do not have with me. Oluwafunsho Asiwaju culture. You and your side chick can continue with whatever it is you are doing, but never come out to social media degrading me or my children with your demeaning and childish attitude. I will not stoop to that level of rubbish and assuming. As for you, Mercy, let's cut the crap. We were friends, but the shame and your glam lifestyle will not let you admit it. You have been sleeping with Kazim since your son was 5 months old. Eyo, Mercy. Eléyìí lágbára o. I introduced you to Kazim as my friend. I called and personally invited you and your ex-husband to the 40th surprise birthday party I did for my soon-to-be ex-husband. You were a constant friend of mine back then. I brought you close as a friend because I liked you. But you repaid me by sleeping with my husband, Kazim. You were a problem in my marriage for years. Now, I am happy to let you know this is only the beginning of the end for you. I'm done. It's all yours. Enjoy. I'm really past this. Like I said in my first post, losing someone who does not respect or appreciate you is actually a gain, not a loss. Thank you all. That is what Oluwafunsho, the wife of Mr. Kazim, Adeyinka, the husband, the newly wedded husband of Mercy Aigbe, who happens to be a friend of Mercy Aigbe, according to what this woman said. You will sense in this woman's writing, as a woman, you will sense the pain in the way she's writing. You will sense it. It is very, very painful. Very, very painful. You see? I think this woman is coming out because of that interview. You know, in that interview, he was saying, he has 2 beautiful women. He has a perfect marriage. He's blessed with 2 beautiful women. His wife is not concerned. His wife knows about it and supported it and stuff like that. That is him painting another picture for the public to know. Meanwhile, the wife at home did not foresee you. In fact, the wife was not even aware. Koda, Mr. Kazim, because I spoke to 1 or 2 of his family, they were not happy when this matter came and they called me. They won't feel Mercy Aigbe. If all of them, all these guys, Kazim Adeoti family, they all are behind the main wife, not Mercy Aigbe. Won't feel ìgbéyàwó wọn àti Mercy. Koda, none of his family, I mean the guy, none of his family attended the wedding, the marriage, the nikah that they did. Wọn kò sí family bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tó lọ. Wọn fọwọ́ sí Mercy tó lọ fẹ́. Gbogbo wọn, koda, when they called me, they said their life history from beginning to the end. How Mr. Kazim and this woman, Oluwafunsho, started. Koda, they said it is this woman that did that. This woman made Kazim Adeoti. Òun ló gbàwé fún l'America. She made him. Gbogbo nǹkan tí Kazim Adeoti dà lẹ́nìí, it is by his wife, Mrs. Funsho. Family ẹ̀gbọ́n family Mr. Kazim tó bá mi sọ, ó ní Arẹwà, ọmọbìnrin yìí ń ṣe iṣẹ́. Ìyẹn Oluwafunsho ló ń sọ yẹn, the wife. Wọ́n ní ọmọbìnrin yẹn ń ṣiṣẹ́. That she's a very hardworking woman. Very, very hardworking. Wọ́n ní wípé ṣe mọ̀ pé ìyàwó brother wọn ni. Wọ́n ní ọmọbìnrin yìí, wọ́n ní ó ń ṣiṣẹ́, ọmọ ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Ìyẹn Oluwafunsho yìí. Wọ́n ní gbogbo nǹkan tí Kazim tó dà lẹ́nìí, wọ́n ní kò ṣẹ̀yìn Funsho. Everything tó dà ní ẹ̀ní, wọ́n ní kò ṣẹ̀yìn ọmọbìnrin yìí. Òun ló gbàwé fún, òun ló mọ bó ṣe dé America, òun ló ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. There was a time tó jẹ́ pé ìgbà tán kọ́kọ́ wá sí Nàìjíríà tí kò sí owó lọ́wọ́ man yìí mọ́. Tó ń fowó kó sí movie tó ń kóbìnrin kiri. This woman sold her car and bought kẹ̀kẹ́ márúwá just for the husband to see money to run his business. That this woman, she's a very, very hard-working woman. Everything that man owns today, everything that he is today, the name that he is today, kò ṣẹ̀yìn ọmọbìnrin. Mo wá ní, Mercy, you will still come out and do another interview because the conscience that push you out. If you have not done that interview you did with your husband, this woman would not have even said anything. You know, since this matter happened, this woman kept quiet. She did not say anything. That interview that you and your husband come out to start painting that Kinikon, you were never a problem, blah blah blah. This you didn't. The woman said you scatter her marriage. The woman said you have been sleeping with Kazeem since your son you were breastfeeding 5 months old. Òun fún ọmọ ní ọyàn ní 5 months old. Wọ́n ní ó ti ń dó oko Mr. Kazeem. Mercy má lágbára kẹ́. You are not Mercy o. Merciless Mercy lere yìí o. Àbírú Mercy èwo lélẹ̀ báyìí. 5 months old ní ọmọ ẹ tó o bí fún Lanre Gentry. Ó ti ń ṣe kíni, ó ti ń dó oko Mr. Kazeem pẹ̀lú ọmọ oṣù 5 lọ́wọ́. O ọmọ Ẹ̀dó ìjẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe lẹ́dọ̀ lélẹ́yìí torí ọmọ Ẹ̀dó ni Mercy. Ẹ máa gbé ọmọ bébì dání ẹ tí lọ máa dó oko èmi níta. Àwọn ọmọ Ẹ̀dó mo máa gbèdì ìfẹ́ mo gbèdì ẹ̀kọ́ lè rí di mi ni o ṣé mo jùdí sókè fún yín o pé mo tún gbèdì fún yín o. She said you are a friend. You will not just admit it. She said she introduced you to her husband. Òun fẹ́ around òun gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rẹ́. Only I brought you close as a friend because I liked you. Only wípé òun lòun introduce ye sim ọkọ òun Mr. Kazeem. That you have been sleeping with Kazeem since your son was only 5 months old. She said, I introduced you to Kazeem as my friend. Kí ìyàwó kó introduce ọ̀rẹ́ sí ọkọ ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí meet my friend. Kí ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn kó wá lọ máa dó ọkọ yẹn ní ẹ̀yìn. Can you imagine? Just imagine that scenario. Mercy, Mr. Kazeem Adikas, you will come out too because your wife have spoken. Your wife have spoken. With that interview you did, irin yín sì máa kẹ̀kan ṣe ṣì máa bọ́ta wá sọ̀rọ̀ because èyí tí ẹ kọ́kọ́ sọ yẹn ẹ̀kọ́ wá ṣàkáwá ni. You are still going to come out. Mercy will not have mercy in this marriage. Ṣé káwá máa sọ wípé I don't know how Mercy is going to have a happy marriage in this one because I don't understand you. Because it is clearly you were a problem for day one. This man has been fornicating and doing adultery with you, Tete, and is telling us that somebody will make a reference to him. Abe magbo Mr. Adekas. That is what the wife of Mr. Adekas said, She said, Mercy, let's cut the crap. You were friends. She introduced you to him as a friend. You were coming to the place as a friend. Meanwhile, you were sleeping with her husband. You've been sleeping with him since your son was 5 months old. Since you are married, you have been sleeping collabo, up and down. And I'm sure this woman brought you close because she believed you are married. Shemo, Oma sọ nígbà mi pé kí married woman kó má keep single women as already kó má frequent ilé wọn. So, eléyìí tó wá jẹ́ pé ó wà nílé ọkọ tó wá mú lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ tó máa jẹ́ kó wá sílẹ̀ kó máa jẹ́ kó wà behind, surround your husband, your children, and your home. You will not believe in 1,000 years that the same person could be sleeping with your husband. To the extent that it is this Kazeem, òun ló jẹ́ kí Lanre kó lé Mercy. Do you not know that everything Mercy ex-husband said, it is true? Everything that the ex-husband of Mercy Aigbe said, it turns out to be truth. The one that the man beat her, it's a lie. It did not. All those things that you see on Mercy is an actress, don't forget. They are called special effects. Special effects. Ni wọ́n pè kódà àwọn ènìyàn pè tó ń sọ wípé ẹni tó ṣe special effect yẹn fún pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà mọ ẹni náà. All those things are special effect. She acted. Crying out, he beat me, he shekinikan, wife beat her, domestic violence. They say it is a big lie. It is acting. She acted that. The man caught her with this guy. She has been sleeping with this guy for long. The same this Mr. Kazeem Banana tó ti ń jẹ́ láti ìgbà tó wà ní ọkọ òun ló fi òun ní ọkọ ẹ̀ ní ìgbéyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe dàrú òun ló ó fi okó dídó ó fi dá má ìgbéyàwó ẹ̀ rú ó tún wá fi okó dídó yẹn náà ó tún wá fi ṣe kíni ó ti lọ fi dá márèjì ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ nù tó tún wá kíni tó sì dáhùn pẹ̀lú ọ̀rẹ́ èmi ò wá mọ bó ṣe èmi ò mọ bó ṣe fẹ́ judge ele èmi ò judge o ìtawà kala wa kún so àmì mo lè mi ṣe ń tèmi ẹ jẹ́ tẹ̀síwájú o. Thelma's style is here to ease your gold shopping. Your gold, brand new gold shopping. They are here to ease it for you. The deals in different brand new 18, 22 and 24 karat brand new karat gold. They are also into jalabias for the men and abayas for the women, and equally also into beautiful turkey wears that are imported. They are so easy to deal with, and what makes them stand out is their instrumental payment plan. That is, you are free to choose whatever design you want your gold to come in, whatever gram you want it. Just choose your design, tell them the gram you want it to come in, and then start your payment plan. You see, so easy. That is what makes them different from the rest, and they are equally affordable. Their grams are at cheaper rate at the moment. Contact Thelma Styles. They deliver worldwide. Thelma Styles òun ló lè ṣe. Wọ́n wà into brand new gold, grow gold tuntun, àwọn 18 karat, 22, 24 karat gold. Òun ni nǹkan tó wá jẹ́ kí wọ́n yàtọ̀ sáwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ wọn ni wípé wọ́n ń ṣe san díẹ̀. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé ṣáà ti ṣúùzù góòdù tó fẹ́ rà, tó bá ní design tó fẹ́, ṣúùzù gíráàmù exact gram tó fẹ́ kó wá, kó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti máa sanwó ní san díẹ̀ títí o máa fi san tán. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n wà different nìyẹn fún gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n jọ ń ta góòdù. Wọ́n tún máa ń ta àwọn beautiful turkey wears, àwọn àbáyà fáwọn obìnrin ni, àbí àwọn jàlábíà fún àwọn ọkùnrin ni. They deliver worldwide. They are tested and trusted. You can contact them on this phone number +1 347 279 2078. I'm going to drop their phone number down below in the comment section, or you can call me to get their number. Thelma Styles òun ló lè ṣe. Adeyinka, Dorcas, boss lady, house of TMS, Dorcas, Adeyinka, má bínú tí bá ṣe orúkọ ẹ pè ní àṣálẹ́ yìí. Ọmọbìnrin kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́ now? Kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́ mẹ́? Kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́? What is kí ni gbogbo show tó ń ṣe kiri? Àní baby o ti fuck up náà, gbẹ́nu dákẹ́. Ó yẹ kó lọ sẹ́ńpẹ́ ní mẹ́. Ó yẹ kó wá nǹkan ẹ̀mí ìsọni. Ṣé ní gbogbo àwọn tó ń mú ní all those people you are picking coming out to be analyzing the show this one did, the show that one did. Ọmọbìnrin àní ò ní ìdí ẹ̀. You have just one enemy. One person kan péré ló fẹ́ bà ti ayé ẹ jẹ́. Àní ọmọ Ṣọlá yẹn, Ṣọlá òun gangan òun ló fẹ́ bà ti ẹ jẹ́, ló fẹ́ fi ẹ́ ṣẹ̀sín àgbáyé. Kò fi ẹ́ ṣẹ̀sín inú ilé o. Ẹ̀sín àgbáyé lọmọkùnrin yìí fẹ́ fi ẹ́ ṣe mẹ́ẹ̀. Òun ló yẹ kó face bó o ṣe fẹ́ fi ìyà jẹ. Òun ló yẹ kó face. Sórí gbogbo àwọn show tó sọ pé eléyìí sọgbà ilé ọmọkùnrin yìí gangan ló mú ẹ fáyé fẹ́ jà náà. Òun ló fight fún ayé táyé fi rí ẹ mú mẹ́ẹ̀. You have just on this matter, ọmọbìnrin, you have just one enemy. Ṣọlá yẹn gangan ni enemy tó ní. Ṣọlá yẹn gangan òun lélẹ́nì ní ẹ. You have ọmọbìnrin àwọn èèyàn ti jáde wọ́n ti support ẹ now. You are disappointing people more and more, coming out to be. There is no justification. Ọmọbìnrin o ti fuck up, Dorcas, o ti fuck up. I know o ti fuck up, you disappointed a lot of people. At the same time, o tún disappoint náà because tabatini ká tún wò lọ ká tún wò bọ̀. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ méjì péré òun ló ṣẹ̀. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ méjì, you know, to some extent, it's not your fault. Your fault in this matter is just little. The only thing that you did is just two, not you tell me. The first one is you love and trusted the wrong person at the wrong time. You trusted, you loved and trusted wholeheartedly the wrong person at the wrong time. The second thing tó tún ṣe ni wípé ọmọbìnrin yóò tún mature ju gbogbo eléyìí náà. Kó máa send ìwòwò ẹ̀, kó máa send ọyàn, kó send gbogbo pùnání. Bó ṣe ń finger ara ẹ̀, bó ṣe fi dídò máa dú ara ẹ̀, kó máa send nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sí ọkùnrin. Kò sí big deal bẹ́ẹ̀ láti send nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sí ọkùnrin téèyàn bá ń fẹ́. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọkùnrin yóò tí ì rí sójú rí náà. Kò ń ṣọkọ lé ẹ. kò dẹ̀ kí n ṣe boyfriend di àbí dating àbí serious relationship ẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ ti fojú kan ra yín. This guy, you've not met this guy about to abo ẹ̀ ríra yín rí mẹ́ẹ́. On the social media, the phone letting sọ̀rọ̀ ní love yín ti ṣẹlẹ̀ letting date ara yín. This is just a full long distance relationship. You've not seen this guy face to káàtì ní pé o ti pàdé o ti ríra rí lẹ́ẹ̀kan abẹ́lẹ́ méjì. I'm sọ pé okay, o ti pàdé ọmọkùnrin o ti rí sójú now. You've not met this guy eyeball to eyeball, and then you are comfortably sending stuff like that to him. Those are the two things téèyàn lè criticize here to some extent dẹni. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ Ṣọlá yẹn sẹ́, ṣé orí Ṣọlá yẹn òun gangan òun gangan ló yẹ kí gbogbo everybody péjọ kán sọ̀kò pa, ó yẹ kán sọ̀kò pa bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ni. Bọ̀bọ̀ Ṣọlá yẹn ó yẹ kí gbogbo obìnrin kán sí kí wọ́n torí ọmọ yẹn wọn kọ Ṣọlá wọn kọ ẹ láti lé. Ṣé orí ibi mẹ́ta nìyẹn ti ń gba ẹ̀kọ́ ní orílẹ̀ alààyè yìí in your lifetime, during the lifetime of ẹ̀dá ènìyàn, ibi mẹ́ta nìyẹn ti ń gba ẹ̀kọ́. Ìzídà kó gba ẹ̀kọ́ ní àtilé, tàbí kó kọ́ ara ẹ, tàbí kó gba ẹ̀kọ́ ní ìta. Ṣé orí ọmọ Ṣọlá yìí kò ní ẹ̀yẹ kan nínú gbogbo ètí mo kà sílẹ̀ yìí. Wọ́n kọ́ látilé. Òun gan kò tún ra ẹ̀kọ́. Òun gan dẹ̀kẹ̀ tí rèé náà kò tún gba ẹ̀kọ́ ní ìta. Ọmọkùnrin yóò ní ẹ̀kọ́. Wọ́n kọ́. Ìkà ènìyàn òun ní ọmọkùnrin. Ìkà ènìyàn wàhálà ká ní mo ní ẹyẹ ni. Ká ní mo mọ ibi tó ti ń pe àwọn ìyá mi. Àwọn ìyá mi òṣòro mọ̀nìgà. Àwọn ọ̀pá kan ọ̀là kan. Ó yẹ kí wọ́n lọ fi ẹjọ́ ọmọ Ṣọlá kan lọ fi sùn wọ́n ní ẹ̀wọ̀n nǹkan tó yẹ ọmọkùnrin ń fi obìnrin ṣe. Dorcas, ṣé o gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn voices note yẹn ni? Àní ọmọkùnrin yìí ló fẹ́ bá yí ẹ̀jẹ̀ òun ló fẹ́ fi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sin àgbáyé. And he's on a singular mission. This one is not as if pé bóyá wọn àtẹ̀yàn kan ni wọ́n jọ plan láti bà tiẹ̀ jẹ́. But boy yìí gangan on a singular mission ni fún ọmọ Ṣọlá. Òun ó yẹ Ṣọlá yẹn ló yẹ kó face Dorcas. Kí ni Dorcas bá Dorcas ṣe ń disappoint àwọn kí ni gbogbo ẹjọ́ tó ń ro? What are you analysing? What are you criticizing? What are you analysing? Kí ló analyse? Kí ni explanation tó ń explain? You owe nobody an explanation to fuck up, but to fuck up. Don't dwell on it again. Bó ṣe fẹ́ fi ìyà jẹ Ṣọlá lé òun ló yẹ kó mú dání. Not coming out to be òun kọ́ ló send voice note yẹn sẹ́yìn kan. This guy, the moment this guy sent press, the moment tí Ṣọlá ti tẹ press tó ti tẹ send, tó ti tẹ send. Ọmọ tó bá bílẹ̀ nígbà tí mo wí pé tó bá ti tẹ send báyìí, ó máa rìn dé anywhere rìn dé ebu. Or they travel to anywhere. The moment Ṣọlá pressed send, whoever he sent it to, whoever posted it on social media shouldn't be a point of focus to you, Dorcas. Whoever brought that voices or those things to social media shouldn't be a point of focus to you. The main point, the main focus should be, where did it originate from? Where it originated from? Òun gangan ló yẹ kó face. Gbogbo òun kọ́ ló send ẹ̀ sí Àrínọlá nìkan kan ló send. Ta ló send ẹ̀ sí Àrínọlá? Ṣé wà tí Àrínọlá lè tó sọ̀rọ̀ ní àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni? Ta ló send ẹ̀ sí Àrínọlá? Ẹni tó send ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ ibi tó ti patient zero. Dorcas, Adeyinka Dorcas, patient zero òun ló yẹ kó face. That is where the thing originate from. Ibi èèyàn kì í gé igi láti orí tó bá fẹ́ kó wù mọ́. Wàá wú tí gbòǹgbò ní Dorcas. Ó yẹ kó lọ wú Ṣọlá ní tí gbòǹgbò ní. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń ta sí yẹn gbogbo òun analyse eléyìí. Òun analyse òun ìwọ. Àní kò sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ Dorcas sẹ́. Ṣorí gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ̀yẹ ẹjọ́. Ó yẹ kó máa fi ṣoṣù kó máa fi para pé ẹjọ́ yín kọ́. Tí ó bá ń ṣe ọmọ tí wọ́n ń pè ní Ṣọlá yẹn ló gbé mi ní gbogbo yín lọ́wọ́ náà. Òun ni kò fún ẹ lọ́rọ̀ sọ́dọ̀ káàsó lọ́rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ kò sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ mẹ́. Àní kó lọ face kó lọ wú Ṣọlá ní tí gbòǹgbò ní. Òun ló yẹ kó lọ bá ló yẹ kó lọ face. Gbogbo pé òun ṣe léèlé ṣe pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn yẹn you are wasting you are facing the wrong battle, you are facing the wrong enemy. Ṣorí ẹni tó fẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ ìwọ ní kankan. Ṣorí wọn Ṣọlá yẹn ó ti ń ṣe tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ọmọ Ṣọlá yẹn ó ti ń ṣe tipẹ́. Ṣó gbọ́ wọn voice note yẹn ní Dorcas. Ó tún dárúkọ ọmọ kọ́yin Ṣọlá kan tó ń like. Ìyẹn wà ní ọkọ yín náà ti bímọ mẹ́ta. A ní ọmọkùnrin Ṣọlá yẹn ṣe blackmailer ló ń blackmail obìnrin kiri ni. That is why he does. Ó yẹ kí wọ́n fi jọ́fin ó yẹ kí wọ́n fi Ṣọlá yẹn kan fi ṣe scapegoat kí wọ́n deal pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. kí wọ́n deal pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin tó bá ti ń send ìwòwò obìnrin tó ti ń gbé private conversations obìnrin jáde. Ẹ gbàgbé pé bẹ́ẹ̀ Kama ló ń tẹ̀ lórí Dorcas, Kama ló ń tẹ̀ lórí Dorcas, ó ti ṣe irú ẹ̀ rí. Nobody is disputing that, nobody is disputing that, but tábà fi eléyìí jófin àwọn ọkùnrin kan ń jókòó wọ́n wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn náà máa ṣe tó bá dé làwọn rí pé kò ní meaning. At the end of the day máa ní pé Kama òun ló hard sẹ́ni yẹn. A ní ọmọkùnrin yìí sẹ́ ìwọ ní kankan oyin kansala tó ń sọ yẹn tó lóun like ó máa ní wòwò yẹn náà lọ́wọ́ ó máa ní this guy is recording everybody. Dorcas mo rò pé smart ju báyìí lọ ni now, mo rò pé Dorcas smart ju báyìí lọ ni àbí ó gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn voice note yẹn ni. Eléyìí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ó ń gbọ́ ti ẹyẹ ó lọ ń rò fárò ni bó ṣe ń rẹ̀kọ́ọ̀dì eléyìí ló ń rẹ̀kọ́ọ̀dì eléyìí ló ń rẹ̀kọ́ọ̀dì eléyìí tó bá ń fi gbogbo orí gbogbo yín gbági kiri. Ọ̀tọ̀ ó wá manipulate àwọn voice note yẹn ó tún manipulate ẹ̀ ó ń gé kan ó add and rejoin, add rejoin, subtract, minus, plus gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń ṣe sí gbogbo voice note yẹn. You are facing the wrong person, Dorcas. Kí ni Dorcas ń rò lẹ́jọ́ ìmẹ̀? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń rò lé ẹjọ́ Dorcas? Àní Ṣọlá yẹn gangan ló yẹ kó face. Bátú ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó ń bá rojọ́ yẹn àwọn yẹn bóyá tẹ bá máa jìjà Franca kó bá wọn jàjà lọ́tọ̀ kó ń ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ìmẹ̀. Àní Ṣọlá gangan ni origin ọ̀rọ̀ tó happen nìyẹn òun ló yẹ kó face. Òun ló yẹ kó deal pẹ̀lú square fair. Ó yẹ kó deal pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ gidi gan ni gbàgbé love lọ́jú love sínú ṣáláńgá ní ibì kan. Lọ́jú love Ṣọlá sínú ṣáláńgá kó lọ máa bá àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kó lọ máa bá àwọn ìdí ṣe ìpàdé. Lọ wá ṣáláńgá kó lọ́jú love yẹn sí kí love Ṣọlá kó lọ máa bá àwọn ìdí kó máa bá wọn lọ fi máa ṣe ìpàdé níbẹ̀ kó lọ máa bá àwọn ìdí máa gbélé ayé ẹ̀. Àní Ṣọlá yẹn gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ òun ló yẹ kó mú sọ́sẹ́ ó yẹ kó deal pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ní gbàgbé bó ṣe happen. Ṣorí gbogbo àwọn ẹjọ́ tó ń rò yẹn ò ní ìdí ẹ̀ you can kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi justify anything man. Kí lẹ́jọ́ tó fẹ́ rò sílẹ̀ ó ń ṣe baby náà ó mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe man. Ṣé o máa sọ pé òun mọ̀ ni? You loved the wrong person. You trusted the wrong person at the wrong time. That's the only mistake you made. And there is no explanation to any. In your man nífẹ̀ẹ́, nobody explains such. Everybody will understand that you loved the wrong person at the wrong time. Case closed. Deal pẹ̀lú ẹni tó betray ẹ mẹ́. Deal pẹ̀lú ẹni tó fi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí àgbáyé. Gbàgbé gbogbo àwọn ẹjọ́ tó ń rò yẹn. Gbàgbé bó ṣe happen. Gbàgbé story. You are telling stories. Forget all those stories telling man. Stop all those ones. Ìyẹn ti rate ẹ ju gbogbo eléyìí lọ man. Dorcas ìyẹn ti rate ẹ ju gbogbo eléyìí lọ. Òmòdú táwọn èèyàn fi ń wẹ̀ ní gbòòrò ni. Ó fọ́kọ̀pù ó fọ́ kúlà gan. Kọ́ọ̀pù ní kọ́kọ́ ló fọ́. Ó fọ́ kúlà join ni ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó fi jẹun kó ló fọ́ papọ̀ mọ́. Gbàgbé bó ṣe happen. Ṣọlá ló yẹ kó face man. Ṣọlá òun ló fún gbogbo wọn lọ́rọ̀ sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó bá jáwọn náà ni Dorcas ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ náà tó gbàgbé dẹ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá jẹ́wọ́ náà ni ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí títí wọn náà tó gbàgbé yẹn. Fèsì ẹni tó gbé ẹlé wọn lọ́wọ́ mẹ́. Díù pẹ̀lú ẹni tó gbé ẹlé wọn lọ́wọ́. Ṣó yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ díù pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Gbàgbé gbogbo ẹjọ́ tó ń ro yẹn ò ní ìdẹ̀. You are disappointing people that loves you the more. Explaining, what are you explaining? You loved the wrong person at the wrong time. That is it. You trusted him, the wrong person at the wrong time. It could happen to anybody. So gbàgbé, it's not something to be ashamed of. Everybody understands that. But the way you're coming out to be picking this out to be the only thing you máa rò pé kí ló ṣe baby mi. Kí ló ṣe me. Fẹ́ Ṣọlá jọ. Ṣọlá gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gán lè kó ẹdẹ òun lè kó deal pẹ̀lú so that kò ní ṣerú ẹ̀ fún obìnrin èmi ìmọ̀ torí ọmọkùnrin yẹn criminal yìí àti ọ̀run ni. Confirm. Lọ wá love àti trust wèrè tó lọ ní fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn tó lọ ń ṣe bí dìdín tó lọ ń ṣe bí mùmú fún yẹn. Lọ wá kànga tó jìn kó lọ ju wèrè sínú kànga. Ọmọ Ìbàdàn kú ní ẹ kànga tó jìn yapa nìbàdàn. Lọ wá kànga tó jìn burúkú kó lọ jù sínú ẹ̀. Lọ sí odò lọ jù sọ́sà kó ṣàgbéwèrè lọ. Kó lọ wá ṣáláńgá tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ àgbẹ̀ sí kó lọ jù sínú ẹ̀ kó lọ máa bá àwọn ìdí máa gbélé ayé. Kó lọ máa bá àwọn ìdí máa lọ máa ṣe meeting. Kí ló ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀bì? Òun ló ń ro ẹjọ́ wo ló ń ro kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ rò tó fẹ́ justify kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ analyze ní eléyìí. Ó gbọ́ voice note tó bọ́ta ni bọ̀bọ́ yìí nù ẹ̀pà mẹ́rin. Ó yẹ bọ̀bọ́ yìí ó nù ẹ̀pà gbàgbé from day one tí bọ̀bọ́ yìí ti wá báyìí ó ti ní ṣe kí ni ó ti ní mission gbàgbé pé òun jealous sínú dictionary bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kò mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbàgbé bó ṣe happen. Bọ̀bọ́ Ṣọlá yẹn kò mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ jealous. Let him cut you that BS of saying I'm jealous. This guy is not jealous from day one tó ti ń bá ẹ̀rọ ọjọ́ òun ló ti ń record ayé ẹ̀. Ló ti ń record gbogbo ẹ̀ bọ̀bọ́ yìí ti ní plan from day one to wá bá Dorcas. Kò sí treat ni because o yóò fẹ́ because he knows this guy just manipulated you. He prey on you, on your weakness. Oh, enter gidi gan ni níbi tó ti weak point ẹni bàbá ìgbà wọlé sí ẹ lára. Òun ló yẹ kó fọ́ tán Dorcas fọ́ tán. Ó fọ́, even the way you're still speaking to him gan, ó sọ pé ọmọbìnrin ó fọ́ tán. Lastly, if you are going to analyze anything, it should be those voice messages that Shola brought out. Those are the things that you are supposed to be analyzing. If at all you want to analyze anything, you don't need explanations. We don't need stories. You see, those people that you are attacking or trying to pick a fight with are not what you're supposed to be doing. Do you know why? If it is one of them, people will share their opinion. It's on social media. People will talk. People will share their opinion. People will analyze the situation anyhow they see fit. You don't need to attack or try to pick a fight with people that are analyzing it, or people that are criticizing the situation, or people that are scrutinizing it, or people that are sharing their opinion. You don't need to attack or fight them. Who you are supposed to face, tó gbé ẹ lé wọn lọ́wọ́, tó gbé ẹ láyé lọ́wọ́, tó fi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí àgbáyé, is someone you loved and trusted that betrayed you. He is the one you are supposed to be analyzing. He is the one that you're supposed to be playing his voice messages and then analyze it and gbé fún padà, kó dá padà fún, back to sender. If at all you want to analyze anything, which me, I don't even think you did anything. Coming out to be attacking what this Abike say, what everybody is saying, Abi what this one is saying, Abi what you don't need it. Because if it were to be one of those people, you will analyze, you will scrutinize, you will make jest of, you will mock, you will, you will share your opinion as you see fit. If it were to be one of them too. So they doing it, it is a normal thing. But kí ló dé táwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi dàbẹ́yẹn lórí, wọn wá ní jẹ́ kéèyàn mú dàgbórí tí wọ́n kọjá. I mean, what they are saying or how they are analyzing it, I don't think, I'm still surprised that you are picking a fight on that. Or you are getting bothered or moved towards that. You don't need it. If we were to be them, you would do the same. If we were to be one of them, or anybody aside you, you will do the same. Abi woko, o ma analyze now, Dorcas. Dorcas adeyinka, o ma analyze. O ma share opinion eno tó bá jẹ́ kan ní gbogbo àwọn tó kùnà. You will analyze, you will share your opinion. You will scrutinize. You will criticize. You will do all those things I listed down. So they doing it now to your situation shouldn't be a big deal to you. You shouldn't get worked up over it or pick a fight on it or start attacking them back. If you want to attack them, it has to be something entirely, not what's going on now. Because whatever is going on now, it has nothing to do with them. It's none of their fault. It is not their fault. It is the fault of this guy. It is Shola's fault. It is your fault. I'm like, you will even curse the day you spoke to this person for the first time. He is the one you should face. Bó ṣe máa fìyà jẹ, òun ló yẹ kó máa rù. Tó bá fẹ́ analyze nǹkankan, àwọn voice notes tó jáde yẹn, òun ló yẹ kó máa play, kó máa analyze lẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan fún wa. Kò ń ṣe show téèyàn kan ṣe lé lórí. Kò ń ṣe show téèyàn kan ṣe lórí voice note tó jáde ló ní kó máa analyze. No, Dorcas, no. Tó bá jẹ́ àwọn ni wọ́n náà máa analyze. So gbàgbé nǹkan tó máa analyze lórí yẹn. If you are not coming out to be attacking or to be reanalyzing the show that they did on your situation, therefore don't they talk another thing by now. Wọ́n bá ti máa sọ nǹkan èmi, Dorcas. Wọ́n ti máa sọ nǹkan èmi by now. Ìwọ ló ń fẹ́ lójú. You kàn drag ẹ̀ ni ìwọ ló ń fẹ́ lójú, Dorcas. Ìwọ ló ń fẹ́ lójú. Ìjà Franca wà ńlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. O lè continue lórí yẹn. Gbàgbé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ analysis tó ń ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, gbàgbé ẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ wọ́n náà máa analyze ẹ̀ náà, so gbàgbé bó ṣe happen to cars. Ojú gbogbo yẹn lọ́nà, I'm like, you are smart now, abeg. I mean, you're smart. Tó bá ṣe fẹ́yàn, yẹn máa ṣe fún wọn náà mẹ́. Tó bá ti ṣe fẹ́yàn, ìwọ náà máa ṣe fún wọn náà. So má jẹ́ kó jọ ẹ́ lójú, má jẹ́ kó já ẹ lára jẹ. Má jẹ́ kó move ẹ. Àní kó face ẹni tó fi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí àgbáyé. Ẹni tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ tó fẹ́ sọ ọmọ ẹ di ọmọ aláìní bàbá lọ́sàn gangan. Ẹni tó fi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí àgbáyé tó fi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí ìkọ̀kọ̀, òun ló yẹ kó face, òun ni bọ̀bọ̀ Ṣọlá yẹn. Òun gangan ló gbé ẹ láyé lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ní tí kulí ò bá pa ní tòde ò lè rí nípa Dorcas. Ṣọlá gangan lélẹ́nì ní ẹ ló yẹ kó mú dání, òun ló yẹ kó face, gbàgbé ẹ̀. By now ká ní kó face Ṣọlá gan ni, I'm sure gbogbo àwọn tó ti, everybody show kankan ló jẹ Dorcas. Àwọn èèyàn gan máa ṣe kí ni wọ́n máa tẹ̀ sí, everybody máa fàbọ̀. Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fàbọ̀ lórí, wọ́n kọ́kọ́ sọ ti ẹ náà dájú gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé wà ní Francas kan náà. but ká ní pé ìwọ wá face Ṣọlá ò dá wọn lóhùn yẹn kò yí ẹ kankan náà ni àwọn gan máa wá ṣe kí ni wọ́n á dáàbò Ṣọlá lọ́wọ́ kan kò yẹ wọ́n á dáàbò wọ́n máa fàbọ̀ sórí Ṣọlá ló máa fàbọ̀ lé lórí tí òun ló máa ṣe kí ni òun ló máa long jù Dorcas òun ló máa long jù gbàgbé láti máa reanalyze show téèyàn kan ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ gbàgbé ẹ̀ face Ṣọlá play àwọn voice note Ṣọlá yẹn kó máa analyze ẹ̀ lẹ́yọ̀ kankan kó máa dá padà níbi tó ti ń gbé ẹ̀ ṣépè tó ti ń plan nonsense yẹn dá padà fún Ṣọlá jẹ́ kí ìdí Ṣọlá gbóná níbi tó bá wà jẹ́ kó fi ìdí ẹ̀ raná fi wórópọ̀n ẹ̀ fi raná Dorcas fi wórópọ̀n Ṣọlá kó fi raná kò yí ẹ òun nìkan tó yẹ kó o ṣe nìyẹn wá bó ṣe máa jù sínú ṣáláńgá kó lọ máa bá ìdí máa gbé kó lọ máa ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú àwọn ìdí nǹkan tó yẹ kó o ṣe nìyẹn gbàgbé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí mẹ́rin ó kàn ń fẹ́ lójú ó ti fuck up ó fuck up nídà kan ó dẹ̀ ti fuck up nídà kan kò sẹ́ni tó lè lọ kò sẹ́ni tó lè fall set up ni bàbá yẹn ló set ẹ̀ up from day one gbàgbé ó jealous kò jẹ́ nada Ṣọlá ò jẹ́ nada gbàgbé bó ṣe happen àní Ṣọlá ni kò face kí wọn náà fi ṣẹ̀sín àgbáyé